In the shadowed corners of my soul, I gather pieces I thought I'd lost long ago. Every side in the shadowed corners, in the quiet corners where my heart hides pain. In the quiet corners where my heart hides pain, I gather shattered pieces washed by rain. Every whispered dream, a fragile plea, a silent prayer for who I'm meant to be. When the night in the quiet storms behind my eyes, I chase the dreams that never die. With every heartbeat, I reclaim my name, turning every loss into burning flame. When the world tries to drown my voice, I rise above, I make my choice. In the silence I find my power, a warrior's heart in the darkest hour. I speak my truth no matter the cost, stand tall in the fire, never lost. Through every trial I'll carve my way, with love as my armor. In the quiet storms behind my eyes, when the world feels heavy on my chest, I search for solace, a place to rest. With love like a beacon shining bright, it guides me through.
In the quest for a deeper understanding of the self, I sift through the clutter like searching for lost wealth. Each moment
Hello, happy morning. It is Monday morning. This is Evan. I do first of all apologize. I'm starting with my camera off, guys, as my internet's a bit weak as I switched the camera on. seems everything freezing. But that being said, welcome to this live stream as about advertising. How can you make internet work for you guys? And I have absolutely lined up quite a lot of things I want to share with you, and I hope you will like it and take it on board and utilize it. That being said, welcome. This is Evan. I am just streaming on my personal channel. It's been dormant for a while, guys. Uh, I have not been posting regular in here, but if you know me, you know I have been pretty busy on No Limit Emails channel, as you can see on the currently on the little thumbnails that is I'm streaming to YouTube. So in a moment I will change my screen and we will get a deep dive into this today's advertising stream for you guys. Just before we get going, I want you to just know a little bit about me. If you really don't know me, that is absolutely fine. As world is big, there is lots of people in the world, but I think you should know what I've been doing, especially last 5 years and more. So last 5 years I've been involved building a no limit email systems, and as something is totally different, I will explain a little bit within the stream. Just hang on for that, guys. It's absolutely amazing, uh, amazing vehicle to eliminate advertising cost. And hang on for that. So I mean, it's just if you are just like me, you have put your heart and soul into your content of your blogs and your emails, your ad copies, and your offers. You get, you get me. Like every one of us that starts in the internet, or do the live streams, or do the promotions, or do the emails, we used to spend lots of times creating a content, and we used to rely on lots of different platforms to try to get some traffic, especially if you are starting new, and also especially if you are a little bit established, but site visits, sales dries out. And what's kind of new, and why we literally why you should really watch the stream first of all, and because what I'm sharing, what I'm saying with you, I'm exactly doing that myself. I'm not picking information up from some other person and twisting it and to make it my own. That's not absolutely not what I am doing, and I am sharing with you what is really possible that anyone can do. So as you all know, literally you put your heart and soul into the something, but in the end, nothing gets seen. Like, be it your emails never been seen, never been opened, be it your blogs never been visited, be it sales just doesn't happen. I totally get you guys, and I've been there myself over and over, and that was one of the main reasons why I end up getting involved in building no limit emails. When we look really in advertising field itself is all change, especially in 2025, and as absolutely everything changed. As we all know, now you cannot really get much out of the Google, and also you cannot get much really out of the any social platforms out there, be it YouTube, be it TikTok, be it Facebook, be it Pinterest, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it LinkedIn, be it a Quora, be it basically Reddit. Doesn't really matter where you're going to go, where you're going to post something to try to get traction. You either get banned or shadow banned, or your stuff never get anything happening. So it is disheartening for many people that want to start, and also many people that started and is just struggling every single kind of day. And guys, you are not alone. There's billions of people in the world and doing similar things that me and you doing. But when it comes to the really nitty gritty of things, falls down to two things. One, that you need to take control of it yourself. You cannot depend and rely on all this platform that I mentioned you. Two, that you gotta have a little bit of skin in the game, to make sure that everything gets under your control. So it's literally about, if you look the richest people in the world, what they do, guys. Lots of richest people in the world, they spend lots of money to basically secure themselves from rest of the world, and they have kind of their security teams, they have their managers, they've been taken care of. And this is what we all need to do when it comes to the really marketing too. So when you look at essential stuff that's going on in the marketing world itself, everything is obviously done by AI, by robots. Everything else is going crazy, but really Google dismantle all the AI content and blogs and everything else, guys. I have been there, done that myself, and it's definitely not going to work from, obviously, since Google's especially latest AI implementations and everything else, has been very, very difficult for people to try to get any traction out of any place. And what's really happening in the world is every platform literally want you to connect your bank account to them, so they can keep stealing money from you without you saying anything or doing anything. So if you kind of follow along on the social trend of things, that what's been going on lately, guys, absolutely been insane what's happening on the net. And that's why I really wanted to kind of share the stream with you guys, so you guys can at least be aware and at least know there are options for you, that you can actually take a control of this. We remember what it feel like to know really, had some valuable stuff to kind of share with people. Well, it's good offer to share and make money, run the business, but generally speaking, everything else seems just dried out for many millions of people. But generally for us, it's been absolutely the opposite, guys. Even the time of way back to the scenario of a world lockdown, if you know what I mean. I don't want to mention this kind of word because, as you know, that word still is kind of pretty bad, but you know what I mean. So even then we've been having basically very decent rates of growth rate in our own business, and I really want to share with you and how did I really able to get that happen. And also I will tell you my personal story with the social websites, so you will be in a very similar position without your fault. If you I hope you are not kind of falling into that, but I will explain that to you as well, so how everything else is out of your hand and what you do really to get some sort of control back. So most platforms are really still like kind of when you look at it, it's very restrictive, and is also very dishonest with products, with basically content that we put up there, with interaction with us, and everything else is very dishonest. And for example, when you look really just the big guys, like for example Facebook, I've been in Facebook, guys, since the Facebook came about, but last year Facebook itself get compromised, and one of those accounts that hundreds of, really tens of millions of people got compromised. If you really don't believe what I'm saying, just go to the one of the threads that is in threads from by Facebook. You just put my account is being compromised. You see how many thousands of people complaining and asking when they're gonna get their accounts back, including myself. But a platform like Meta and Facebook, they not really made any easy for anybody to reach out to them. And there is no way to talk to them. There is no way that you can even let's say Obviously, if you have account issue, they say reach out to our sports, but everything is done by robot and articles. Literally, you send them an email. There is, nothing absolutely reaches them. There is absolutely everything that you do falls out deaf ear. And also, with account kind of suspensions and things like that, Facebook is suddenly out of basically what I don't know where they got 180 days kind of suspensions for the accounts, and then they ask you to kind of reach out to them within that 180 days. Here is the kind of like stupidity of Facebook. Guys, if your account is suspended, how can you speak to their sports? You can't. How can you contact them? You can't. You can't even log into the account to do this. And this is, for me personally, this is my own personal opinion and view, guys. For me, this kind of companies are criminal companies. I mean, even mafia will send a guy to you to talk to you guys. Seriously. How come somebody like Meta that have a billions of users have absolutely no one to talk to, has no clear line to actually reach them, has no even WhatsApp number that you call and can speak to someone? So they own Messenger, guys, they own WhatsApp, they own Instagram, they own hundreds of thousands of different apps and businesses, guys, but none of them that you can actually talk to the human being and someone say, hey, it was not really my fault. Counters get compromised, is compromised on your server. My device is not being compromised. I even tracked it myself. I took the screenshots. I send everything to them, but nothing reaches to them, guys. And then 180 day runs out. They say every time you go onto their platform, this as well, your account is being permanently suspended because what? They didn't receive any notification from me that indicating that my account is bad or gone bad or whatever, guys. This is all lies that they tell us. This is why you need to take really good care of your advertising. The reason I'm telling you that story, because this has happened to me personally and I really don't want to happen to you either. For me, and again, I'm here to share the information with you, really what's happening around the world, and as well as with my own network, what I'm doing. And of course, if you want to know the truth, between Facebook and Facebook ecosystem of Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads, whatever not, it has become world largest malware distributors. Example, yesterday my mother-in-law phoned me, says, hey, I can't stop my phone, keep sending me these messages every 2 seconds. It pops up I don't know, like fake virus notifications, just because she was on Facebook and clicked on one of the reels, guys. This is fact. I didn't click on anything. Still internally, obviously Facebook is, if you know, the headquarters is one hacker road, guys, so it's being run by the hackers, and that's why you cannot talk to them because they hold you hostage. And that's basically what's happened to me personally. And now every device that somebody tried to kind of utilize the systems or the platforms seems being compromised. Anyways, for me, I say to go to hell, Facebook. I will never come back to Facebook and use any Facebook stuff. So that's for me. But beside that, how do you really now able to take the internet to work for you? So let me just see if we can change my screen in here, guys, and hopefully now we can get there. So this is basically my blog, guys. I'll just kind of post some stuff in there. It's really not serious. I don't even collect any emails, data, or anything in there. So you just can go in here and check me out. And what I'm saying to you is kind of I get back it up in here, and you can just browse through and of course see what I'm doing. You can see some of kind of special guests and conversations with me, and well as No Limit Emails members. So my question is to you guys: how do you really, for real, make the internet work for you instead of you being captured as a content slave working for Facebook or whatever? So if you know what I mean, you're going to go to Facebook, you're going to post the content. Yes, we all done that. And I'm just glad my account has got compromised in a sense, in a way, that I don't have to be the content slaves anymore, which is I really do not have any reliance on any social medias anymore, even including like YouTube. I'm not doing this videos, guys, to get millions of views. I'm just doing this to record the stuff happens in my life, and hopefully some of you out there, something happen to your account and things like that, so you can discover and you are not alone in this field of injustice that occurs on you. So for me, it absolutely should be illegal if you are a sole trader, if you are a company that employ people, and if you are a company that exists in the world, doesn't matter where it is, you must provide a way to people to reach out to you. You must provide a way people can make complaints about you. You must provide a way that people directly can talk to you. If you are not, that means something else. That means you have some other agenda. That means really you are just not legitimate whatsoever. Be it Facebook, kind of, let's say, used to be legitimate, started legitimate, but really is not anymore. I can talk a little bit in depth about that on a private talks, guys, as we are on YouTube. I also don't want the YouTube kind of like block me, as it is just one way for me to record some history in here, and that's all really why I am doing YouTube videos, especially on my channel, well as Meet No Limit emails, live stream itself is live. I use that all the time myself, and also like really the two of the sister channels that are for No Limit emails, as I'm live there all the time. So why is it important that really you need to take what's there to work for you, especially whole of the internet, not part of the one network or the other? So what's the difference in here? How is it possible that you can do this? And normally it's very difficult. I totally get it, guys. And normally it's very expensive. I totally get it. Normally it's very risky because there's virtually almost nobody trusts anyone anymore, and therefore what's the solution? Is there still trusted people left in the world? Is that still kind of way that you can put your head above the water and hold your head high and be proud of yourself, your business, and everything else in the midst of all this chaos and nonsense and crazy stuff going on in the world, and separate yourself basically from the all this gray noise? And my goal in here is to share with you what is empowering me, and I hope that you can see value in it and also have a consideration to come join me. But if you're not, guys, it's totally okay. Is your choice, is your decision. Whatever it is you make is totally okay with me, because I'm not the one that really struggling right now to reach out to people. Perhaps if you are and a little bit restricted and dimmed out and the shadow bands, then it's good time to decide, good time to think strategically, and good time to plan and execute something that's going to overlast many, many years without you having to worry about. And that's very important part, is about being safe, secure, and functioning entity in a world of digital world of today. As we also know, left, right, everybody's tried to hack anyone, scam anyone, and it just really is nonsense. Lots of crazy stuff going on, but there is trusted people in the world left, and we are kind of happy that everybody in the world is not corrupt, but there are lots of bad things going on in the world. There's our bad adversaries, and obviously everybody else is jealous of the West, the way lifestyle is, the way kind of people are. As we all know, every day you turn your news on, the West is bad, but really not. The West is wonderful, as I stand for the West, and also, obviously, for me, I'm a Westerner, guys, not Easterner, and therefore, we try to do our best to try to protect our own ecosystem as well as obviously our members. So when it comes to the situation that we have in our hand in today's world, guys, you can, just check me out and Google me, and whatever is all available to you, you can do that. Uh, when we are really kind of in a world that when most things become a faceless, and we are the entity that we are with our face in the middle of everything. And also we are connected with everybody that literally uses our services. So every day we are connected, every day we speak, every day we are in a live conversation. And if you really kind of don't believe what I'm saying to you, please just go to the YouTube and Google YouTube for No Limit Emails, and you will come across our channel, and you will see every day I've been live in there for quite a long time. And prior to that, as just like I mentioned, the reason I mentioned Facebook, guys, on a business side of things, I have a Facebook business page, I have a Facebook kind of group that our members use, and I used to do also 2 live streams every week on Facebook prior kind of all that shenanigans happen with Facebook. But generally speaking, there's lots of content over the years I have published to just record really my journey, and also like the what we are been doing when it comes to the no limit emails. So what is really no limit emails, guys? Is very simple. Is really the one of the best vehicle right now on the world of internet that you could own and run the internet yourself. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that just a second, and what kind of stuff I've been doing. And also in the stream I will be sending email front of you, so you know exactly what I'm talking and why you should kind of join us. So no limit emails basically come from the pain, come from the basically suffering, come from the limitation, and also come from point of basically struggling from all other platform not allowing me to scale up and grow the way that I wanted. So as you all know, when you go to on the internet, you go and search for email service providers or advertising agencies. You're gonna find tons of them. Believe me, every single one of them is limited. Every single one of them is very, very costly, and every single one of them is a share hosting. So there's thousands of people being spamming on them. Even you just kind of clean, you just starting, or your business always have a good reputation, but because you've been associated with certain platforms that are obviously there because that's the only choices there, and you get basically brushed with the same brushes spammers, and therefore is affect your own business, so your own advertising, and in this kind of really era that we are living in is so difficult, is really so difficult to get any traction in the social media, guys. As you can see, I post on LinkedIn, I post on Twitter, I post on everywhere, guys. It's just like anybody else, but generally none of them are just kind of works at all. And because we've been kind of content farmed, and this social websites, they're running algorithms to hook you in. I mean, it's unbelievable. When you look at it, really, average person spend is around 90 to 170, 180 minutes a day, which is kind of hour and a half, just on swiping TikToks. That's like kind of well researched stuff. When you look at it, really, amount of people that just swiping in their feeds is just unbelievable. Nobody's clicking on anything because there's so much thread there that you gotta get hacked. Just like I mentioned to you, my mother-in-law herself is kind of like click on the reels and next minute all pops up. What do I do? All pops up showing up in her kind of mobile phone. But this is going on, guys. So many angles, and you really don't know. Currently, there are averaging between 2 to 3 billion hack attempts every single second. We used to basically a few years ago, you would not get like, 1,000. But now we're looking billions in seconds because the AI. And also AIs, as you know, one side of it is just gone crazy. Uh, it's a wild west out there, guys. Really don't trust AI. Just like I mentioned to you, if you're using AI, make sure that you use some sort of disposable kind of emails. Never give the AI companies your credit cards. Never pay AI because you really don't need to, guys. There's plenty in front of it. End of it is free that you could utilize and use without really risking any of your information, because it will social profile you. According to that, it will rank you. According to that, will limit you down the road. Your purchasing power, your travels, and things like that. AI will score all that based on your interaction, your comments, and everything else on the internet, guys. So please just beware a little bit. Don't use your real stuff with this AI this or AI that, especially adversary companies, AIs that they set up in the Western world. So just really don't trust it, guys. There's plenty time to go. AIs to be kind of a little bit regulated and then cleaned. Then you can pay paid versions, including myself. I don't really pay any AIs, guys. I only have one time, and which is I regret it. I cancelled it, and also I cancelled that specific bank account I used, that card and everything else. So to just kind of protect yourself a little bit, how do you really take ownership of the internet, guys? What is available to you today, especially with help of technology? As we all know, it's very difficult for many people to try to get something happen in their life through basically the website and everything else in between, guys. So you can see in here in my kind of blog, you can read out, you can see some of the stuff that I've been posting on this blog. You can check out some of the conversation that I have with members, and these are all, as you can see, they are in No Limit Emails web channel, and you can go gorge yourself all of the content that I've been posting on these two sister channels, and then you will get a little bit familiarized what is really we have done, what you can do yourself. So when you look really, how do you really control the internet, and what's so special about No Limit Emails when it comes to really controlling the internet? Here it is. So first of all, let me just kind of show you what is possible, and then the choice is yours, guys. You can decide. I'm not here to pitch you anything. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and what you can do. And of course, if you want to join us, and you're always welcome. We are never kind of like far away. We are one click away, and then you can basically have the same thing for yourself and your business, and really save yourself tons of money over the period of many years to come. So when we look really what is going on currently on the internet itself, like what's happening on the internet. So when we look really the social media side stuff, as I mentioned, it just doesn't work. It's dead. We look Google itself is dead, and we look YouTube is also really kind of dead. When we look really be it Instagram, you know, all the social media websites, you know the names. So they all really that. All they are doing is they capturing you and me to become the content slave, to work for them without them even not having a place that when something goes wrong, you can talk to them. So this is the difference in here. So when we look really just kind of, you can see quite a few videos on my blog, but there's lots of videos, guys, I did on a on a couple of channels. First of all, I want to show you them, and then we're going to kind of get into the groove of things. So if we just put it no limit emails YouTube, so you'll probably see it in here. So this one here. So this is our main channel, guys, for no limit emails. And why I'm showing you this, so you can basically see it for yourself, so you understand that what I'm talking to you is kind of truth. So you can see there are 249 videos in here, but they are not videos, guys, they are live streams. And as you can see, I have one up and coming again, and you see kind of the times that I have posted these videos. If we go to the live tab here, so I do apologize, it's a little bit laggy in my end. So you can see this is upcoming video for today. I was supposed to stream this last night, guys, but I was kind of totally whacked up. Didn't really had that much time to do that stream, but I will do that a little bit later today. But you can see basically 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, every day I'm live, sometimes couple of live streams, sometimes two, and you can see all videos are more than kind of 10 minutes long. You can see them yourself. You can also talk to us with our members and everything else, and there's plenty of education in here for you to get familiarized what we are been doing when it comes to the internet. As you can see, guys, I'm posting the videos, but really look views is just dismal, guys. It's kind of like, really, it's not. This is just like our members checking this out. No one else sees it in YouTube. So this is why I'm saying Google ecosystem is may just be good as buried under the solid rock, because that's what it is. But the reason I'm doing this to just have a little bit recording on the public space that anyone can check out, well as all these live streams that I've been doing is not being edited, guys, as raw as you're gonna get, as like this. I'm just kind of real, guys. Whatever it is I'm doing, I want to share with you guys, so you guys can basically see it yourself and take it on board. So you can see that one. And also if we go to in here on just YouTube itself, and if you just punch in YouTube 30-day email challenge, just like what you see in here, and you will come across the second sister channel in here. And this channel again, guys, we just posting live videos, as everything in there is also recorded related to the 30 days email challenge. And what happens in email challenge, everything's been recorded in here. All you have to do is again go to the live tab, and you can see in there also 260 videos. This means 260 days in a row, guys, without fail, one after the other. I have done this live streams, and this live streams is very, very special to me personally, because they are different kind of live streams. This is based on the challenges that we set up. We set up domains. By end of the 30 days, all these domains that we set up, they end up sending million emails. So the challenge was 0 to million in 30 days, guys, and we done that 7 rounds. Now, like, initially I was just going to do it once, but because it worked so well and everybody else wanted to do more, so as we went 7 rounds. Basically every few months we launch one of them. Currently I'm not planning to do one in the summer yet, guys, but towards the new year we might treat a few more people to the accept kind of launch the challenge again. But you can go in here again, check all this content out, and you can see basically again You see, the contents, guys, all very special content, but really we don't really rely on to get any views in here. So this the fact is, I'm doing it myself, guys, is dead. And my videos is not like kind of any videos, because it's based on task and work, and what we share is literally lifting a kind of curtain up, you over my shoulder, and lots of it's done by screen shares and everything else. So let's just look at this little bit in here on this episode, master episode 3, and hopefully you can see this little bit. So let's just forward a bit.
With no limit.
They all having a Sunday brunch, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we're here. I'm just gonna forward a bit, guys, and here it
To
is. As
describe it, dependable. I mean, what I need.
really do follow that guide about the tool. So let's have a look. See what I personally been producing, what I've been kind of like doing with the tool, and everything is revealed within all these videos. And that being
Evan?
said, welcome to the family. Yes.
I just need to go and turn the lights on, and I will then walk back.
Sure, no problem. You see, all real, guys.
Okay? Give me like 2 minutes.
Okay, and
And I
that
shall be
being
back.
said, congratulations to some of you guys. You got your counts. I really appreciate you. We have had a chat, and I look forward to working with you, and of course helping you to do email, well as obviously the live elements if you want to learn something. That pretty easy to go and play around with that tool. And welcome to the family, guys. We're really excited that you choose to basically experience us and see what we can do, really help you to scale your communication up, well as build your email list, automate your emails, verify your emails, clean your data, all that good stuff within the no limit emails tool that you got yourself right now in. And we are excited. Please just follow the guide that we give you, and make sure that you really do follow that guide. When you reach just above 10k sending, and if you are odd number off the actual target that we send to you, doesn't really matter. It's just be within that parameters, within few hundreds, you should be good. Your emailer should work absolutely as intended. And just for 30 days, just take it slow and mature your subdomain, because everything else is warmed up. Like, you don't need to warm IPs up or your inboxes up, anything like that. And it's just really maturing the subdomain that you get brand new setup to just communicate with the world slowly, and then you scale it up to the limits of your accounts. And welcome to the family, and I look forward to once more seeing your post. And of course, if you are also really satisfied 100%, please go and give us your testimony on Trustpilot, if you don't mind. And we don't pressure on you. This is basically not obligatory. If you really like it, and because we will promote that, and you will be in our sales pages, and hopefully we'll promote you with it as well, because we generate lots of traffic to go to our sales page, and we will feature more testimonies in our sales page. It's just beginning. We just start changing the page. It will get a little bit mature, but I will personally also feature your testimonies with my own kind of personal blog that I just set it up, and I start putting some content up there. And of course, I will be sending lots of cold traffic to that, believe me, because I want to experiment something with you, with the system as well, and start collecting new leads from my own website, see how it goes by next year or the year after. So it's not like 5 days project that I want to do with the target that I have. And hopefully you will guys also like the content I got there, and I will reveal that to you this evening. Hopefully you like it. And that being said, I think we
I'm
have,
back.
is anybody else is joining us in the room, because I can't see it right now. Welcome back.
There's me.
Nobody's in YouTube, or nobody's in the ZTM room? All right, maybe
But there's
everybody's falling
me.
asleep. All right.
Yes, I was or launching products. I was launching
So
products today.
let me just
Go right
check,
ahead.
Barbara, one sec. Sorry, excuse me. Let me just check, see if I can hear your audio through the YouTube or not. Just a moment. Say
Okay.
something.
Something over the
All right, you good?
rainbow.
You good? Yeah,
Sorry, just had to do that.
all set. That was a good one. Uh, I love it. By the way, right now we are going through the storm. Hopefully my electric stays on. But if I go
Of
off,
course it
Barbara maybe
will.
stays on. But so she will
But
be
of
alone in
course,
the room.
I will keep the home fires burning, sir, just
Thank
for
you.
you.
Anyway,
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes.
shall we give a kickstart and me and you just have a conversation till see if who's comes around?
Sure. Take
And
it away, Evan.
all
Take it
right,
away.
welcome email masters. And this evening, right now, with just me and Barbara in the room. Please, Barbara, go ahead, introduce yourself, and tell us how his last 30 days been with no limit emails.
Well, let's see. My name is Barb Ling. I'm with virtual-coach.com. I just released a entire product funnel all about the joys of email marketing, given the fact that Aweber decided to increase my pricing is anywhere from 100% to 550%. So I am utterly thrilled that I have no limit emails there. And it's not a backup anymore. It's fast becoming my main system. And the word that I would use to describe it, dependable. I mean, what I need, it is there. And if it's not there, I mention it to Evan, who then says, aha, I have an idea. Let me do XYZ. And then, probably even within the next day, talk about customer service, it's there. So I am thrilled and extremely happy with what I have in this.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you. I know it's really, for me, it's very similar or same thing, to be honest. Like reliability has been one of the major gains last literally 3 years. I personally been using the tool as a user. It's just
Mm-hmm.
been incredible, incredible kind of uh, incredible tool that really does quite several things so well. And before I used to spend literally a lot of headaches and waste lots of time
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to try to kind of get concluded to just basically completing campaign and launching it and done.
Right.
And it's so much time saving. It's just incredible. That's my own like last 30 days. I've been sending lots of emails alone, close to
Mm-hmm.
like really 2 million emails in 10 days. Um,
Ah, what my best students you are.
Thank you.
That's a joke.
Yes, definitely. I got really good teachers, and I really appreciate you guys. Um, as you know, like literally, we share each other like kind of every night. We are there and sharing what I'm doing. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting because what I'm doing. Hi, Tom. Welcome. Tom,
Tom.
there is room there if you want to join in a conversation. Join in, and when you run that the other room, we can hear your audio if you will. Welcome. Yeah, that's basically like been incredible, especially when amount of data I kind of went through um,
Mm-hmm.
with the like last four challenges. It's just insane. Really, like when
Yeah.
I was
Mm-hmm.
talking to like a couple of different developers, like literally in different development groups and stuff, and obviously they kind
Mm-hmm.
of like always natural to ask like how is it possible you guys kind of you just done this with one domain. They
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
initially did not really believe that it's possible to do it with one domain, at least sell like have it almost like the duration that I have for 3 years doing cold email like the way I've been doing is not burnt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting. Even myself kind of like pinch myself. How is it really kind of like not burned? And of course, this is testament that really the stuff that we set up in the background prevent bad things happening to the infrastructure. We can sacrifice our emails, but we don't want to sacrifice really neither domain or the IP. And
Right.
obviously, the filters we set up, they pretty strong, they pretty well working. And I think without them, I definitely would have burned that domain by now. Uh, and also like this testament with yourselves, right? And you guys kind of
Correct.
now
Yes.
been going for quite a bit, and we see there's no
One way to describe it.
yeah, we see there's no domain burn or IP burn in your end, and
Nope.
pretty
Not at
nicely going,
all.
right?
Yep.
So let's see if Tom's in the other room. By the way, I did post it. Welcome back, and we have fellow Jitster in there. Hopefully, it's Tom. All right.
Oh, good,
Or
good, good.
Tom,
Tom, say
Joe.
hello.
Anyway, whoever it is, welcome to the room, and we are live. You are also live in YouTube. By the way, audio goes to the YouTube. We are not on screen, but I will make us to go on screen. And what we will do, we just going to drag this room
Hmm.
to our screen. Now we actually on YouTube and are sharing our screen to YouTube. So hopefully everything that you see on my screen should shortly be reflected in YouTube very, very shortly. That's what I'm hoping.
Hmm.
There's a little bit delay, by the way, between main screen that where we are at and YouTube. I do apologize. That's not really my fault, guys. And I do have a good speed of internet.
I will try not to blame you.
All
Just
right,
because
thank you.
you've been so helpful in everything, so.
Yeah, and we have a lot of things happening this year for you guys. As you know, we've been working on quite a few things, and
Hmm.
eventually they will come to become a manifested. As you all asking for us to create a store, which is we will, and it's happening. And we also like definitely introducing some new things to the system as well, because obviously what's going on with technology advancement of AI and stuff. And one thing we
Hmm.
really love to keep the no limit email part without AI, to become like the
Hmm.
way it is, raw, without any complications. So no kind of is nothing there to kind of distract us when we're doing stuff. Of course,
Hmm.
background of it, definitely we got a lot of AI stuff set up. It helps us, like especially with the data processing and all that kind of stuff. But for you guys, how has your experience been? Now you're actually building incredible infrastructure for the email stuff and email automation. And tell us a little bit what's
Superlative.
going on.
Well, I've gone first now for two or three questions. Want to let the other gentleman start, or should I go?
I don't know who's here. Please introduce yourself if you're in the room. But if it's not Tom, it's okay. If Tom's working, that's also fine. Whoever it
I'm
is.
Tom. Can
Oh,
you
you're
hear me?
Hi,
Tom.
Tom.
Hello, we can hear you.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm at work. Uh, I'm in the browser version rather than.
No moose. Let me just take
I'm
care of
in
the
the.
mooses while you talk, Tom.
I'm
Sorry
in the
about that.
browser version, and I was trying to figure out how to put my name on there, but everything's in a different language. So
All right, all right. Yeah, no
I think it
worries.
might be Portuguese. Okay.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Obviously, when we are in the room, all you have to say is hi, is Tom, right? Yeah, I know sometimes doesn't pick my gravatar up, and if I'm changing places, changes the stuff, depending on the language of the browser and stuff as well, I think. Anyway, welcome, Tom. How are you? And how has your last 30 day been with
Well,
your
it's
emailing stuff, my
everything's
friend?
going good.
But first of all, please
Everything's good.
introduce yourself and tell us what you do and what's happened last 30 days.
Hi, my name's Tom Bodner. I've been a member of Evan's email, no limit emails program for probably 3 or 4 months, I guess now. I purchased my first system using the affiliate link of Doug. I don't know if Doug's here today, but everything worked out good. I started out sending out one email, and over the course of 30 days, worked myself up to over 1 million emails at the click of a button by day 30. And I did that again because I was so impressed with the system that I purchased another uh, no limit email account. And I've done that again. And I'm currently working on my third system. and everything's going great. No complaints. Evan shows up every day. If you've been watching the YouTube channel, you're getting a lot of great information that a lot of people will be charging thousands of dollars for, and you get it for free just by showing up. You can ask him questions. There's a group online after he does his YouTube program, and the group's readily available. The room's normally open 24 hours a day for days on end. You can always jump in there, ask questions, and get any information you need.
Amazing. So
And
three systems, and every time you got in working, right?
yes, no problem at all.
Absolutely. I mean, like
And
I personally be loving having you guys and helping you guys. Um, so it's been really like, what has changed since you actually started No Limit Emails? What has changed it for you?
well, I got in a little bit after other people did because I know when I think Doug had mentioned when he first got on, he had verify his email separately. But the way your system is, it verifies them when you first upload into the segments, and then every time you send out an email, it I believe it pings the other servers and stuff. I'm not sure on the technology, but it verifies that the email is going to be good before it sends it out. That way, if you've had emails in your system for quite a while and haven't mailed to them, it's going to verify them for a second time before it goes out again. That keeps the sending uh, your domain good and stuff with the email providers. That way, you get a good sending score. And Evans, he has his own bot that he set up where you can construct your emails, and that makes it a lot better. You have to tweak it a little bit, and then he showed us some free programs where you can get your subject line verified, so it's got a really good score, so it ends up in a email box and doesn't go to spam or like a promotions folder. And then you showed us where we can get the whole email verified, so you have a good score and you don't have any spam words in
It's all good stuff.
it.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
especially
everything's
Tom's
been going
using
good.
most of it in his mobile phone. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, from what you told me, a lot of times it can send out faster from a mobile phone rather than a browser. But I've had no issues. I got T-Mobile, but I, I'm at work and it works out good here.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, great to hear. Actually, like even like literally, obviously, it's been short period you kind of in, and did we actually increase any traffic for you? Even like the leads that I give, maybe they are not really best quality of the leads, but even then, did we move the needle or not?
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell people have been going. When I look at the stats, I can uh, see how good everything's been going. People open and click. So I mean, that's all free traffic. You can't beat
Yep.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like everything's prices increased, and of course, like advertising expensive. We all know this, and the system that we all setting up and try to work with. The whole idea is really reduce that advertising cost, and I think we're achieving that between all of you, and obviously, as you all kind of experimenting, especially high velocity and high volumes, and it's been absolutely amazing how everything's worked pretty well, how I actually delivered the data on time, how you guys actually showed up, do the stuff, and it's been absolutely amazing. Thank you for that, Tom. Of course, stay in
One
and
other thing I'd also like to mention one more thing in case anybody's listening. This isn't like a regular email provider where you're on a host where other people can damage your reputation because we everybody's got their own system and we're separate from everybody else. So as long as you're acting like a good citizen, uh, you're going to have a good email rating according to all the email providers, and nobody else can damage your reputation. That's the last thing I want to mention.
Yeah,
Mm,
thank you for reminder. That's very important part actually. That's essential, I think, because I know personally had a different experience with different stuff, and this is the correct way to doing things, protecting individual, uh, protecting individual systems. Obviously, individually we all have different kind of like businesses we run, have different needs, but essentially have to be separate in order to be safe and secure. Let's say I was bad actor, as you can see my system doing crazy stuff. You guys should not get penalized, and that's the basically core of it. I think that's very very important part. Many other email providers do not really provide because share hosting. Thank you for that.
right.
Go ahead, Barbara. You were saying something, and Doug is already here. I think Doug can hear us. Hopefully.
I can hear you.
Ah, good.
Hello there, Sir Doug. You
Yes.
wonderful human being, you.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. I had to, my battery was dead on my smart car, so I charged it up and then I needed to put fuel in it because I'm putting it away this weekend to,
Mm-hmm.
and so I kind of got held up,
Not
but
to
Mm,
I'm,
worry.
well,
but I made it.
I
Yes.
will,
And,
I will
and
forgive you this one time. Continue.
thank you. Before I forget, it's
Mm,
this has been a most interesting journey. Now, I started 5 years ago too with Evan, but when I finally got my systems, and it was really fun because the bad actor, if there was one, was also the creator of No Limit Emails, in that he tried to continually break his own system, tried to throw junk in it, tried to get his reputation burned. Like he did all of those things on our behalf so
mm-hmm.
that so that we would know what not to do. He tried to do everything, like marginal emails, bad emails, lists that had junk in them. He threw everything at his system so that we would know what not to do and keep so that we could stay out of trouble. He put himself on the line and risked his system.
Yep.
Mind you,
I'm
it
the
was
lab guinea pig.
exactly. And I just think I can't imagine another company doing that.
Well, I mean, you know the from
Correct.
you know the from beginning, Doug. Really, is ethos is about really high velocity data testing. Even from, I
Exactly.
mean, you knew like from the beta period, the stuff that we did actually in a beta. I don't think anybody in the world done. Especially rigid, really high velocity emailing, and nothing got burned, nothing crashed. It was on a shared server, on a demo server. Like was not
Right.
really set up on a, even on a full infrastructure at that point. So we still hold a lot of things back when it was basically on a beta. As time progressed, obviously things improved. You guys are kind of best evidence of that. So we kind of worked really, really hard. I think as you all guys sees that, like really evidence of our hard work is about system is so solid really doesn't break on us unless we do some really weird setting change or something on personal
Mm-hmm.
level on user side. That's the only thing really is kind of when it's really the like let's say user faces the issue, generally something like that. So
Right.
five
If we
years.
use our,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just going to say this because it's so solid. We do, as long as we don't touch anything and just use it the way we were trained, it works perfectly. Whether we're sending one email or 10K or a million. It in a day, it doesn't matter. It just works.
I mean, if you
Mm-hmm.
combine your systems right now active, you could send quite a few million emails at one go.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
I could.
Same as Barber. I mean, generally, when we look at this, is like a lot of people really don't kind of understand what's going on in here. Like, this is not really like Play-Doh. Like, we're not playing with really like, kind of like come today and go tomorrow type of software stuff, as many
Right.
people kind of used to. Um, we like really do something for us, and then if it works very well for us, then it just automatically get released to the whole network. Everyone benefits from it without really kind of asking for anything back. And we've been doing that pretty successfully. As you all know, really the evolution of the tool itself is being ongoing and it's still happening. We're not going to stop really evolving, and we try to stay ahead a little bit of almost everyone, as and when we get a little bit information about really what's happening on the, let's say, global network itself. And we are aware that how important really is to be connected all the time.
Mm.
And and email is like that. So I did post actually today an article on LinkedIn, and my prediction, I could be totally wrong. I'm not Nostradamus or anything, but based on my own experience of the last 5 years with emails, I think most of them will
Uh-huh.
become true, and even more further probably. And I think you already probably like know about how much AI affected us just last 12 months. So
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I expect that drip in quite big way to the
Mm-hmm.
email side of it is still very tiny. But I think that will come really, how we usually like creating the videos with AI and all those kind of things. And now we'll be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
basically talking emails, and things like that. So that's where we are
Mm.
heading, I think. Talking emails, VR integrated, AR integrated, all that kind of stuff already happening in a way. So we are also
Mm-hmm.
working for some things like this to play around with, see what works, what's not, especially with infrastructure that we have. And of course, if it's
Mm-hmm.
necessary, we can build a separate type of platforms to kind of
Mm-hmm.
accommodate stuff that we do in here as well. We have a couple of good projects. I think you guys will like that. We're working on them. One is definitely about data, and we want to get really
Nice.
reputable data, legitimately licensed data that, for especially for B2B businesses to use, business to business to use, or individual that can sign up for businesses to use that kind of data. So we're working on that,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully through the 2025, mid 25, we should have that ready and should be able to. Obviously, will be separate site, but will be like basically sister sites to like to
Alright,
our,
guys,
especially No Limit
let me
users,
just pause this
kind of
now.
people.
As kind of you
Obviously,
heard a little bit, and what you see in my screen also is a tool from No Limit Emails, the live streaming tool, as all of us speaking and kind of gather there. And also, you can use it today. If you are watching right now, you can go to the meet.nolimitemails.com, just create yourself a room, and it's totally free, totally anonymous, and is no cookies, no ads, and use it as you wish. Just be creative with it, and that's our answer to Zoom replacement. And of course, we also embed this to our live videos. So how do you really, just like you heard, guys, this video's been, we published this way back. Let me just get out the full screen so we can go back and see. Uh, 7 months ago. So you see the videos is only has 6 views, guys. So that's for, I'm just explaining to you, the actual normal internet on the surface looks shiny but doesn't work. Behind the scene, that's why all of us doing the emails. That's why we taking control over our own destiny and advertising. And same as what you see on screen,
with No Limit Emails members that did take the challenge. You just heard what as Tom said about sending million emails, and also you see what Doug's talking about. You also heard what me and Barbara chat about on this live video. Go ahead and go to that channel. There is a lot more this kind of conversation in there, well as our main channel. Just go ahead and check them out first. Anyways, so let's get back into the core of the stream about really taking control of your advertising, and I will show you a little bit of inside No Limit Emails, how I am able personally utilize the No Limit Email system on my domain and able to generate the traffic a lot more than what you see that on screen on YouTube views and things like that. So let's get rid of them, so to just save a little bit bandwidth. So you can see my own personal blog. You can check some of the interviews there. First of all, let me just share this with you first, and then we get inside. So as you can see in my screen, what you see in my screen, these prices are not being changed last 5 years and 9 months, guys. So we flattened the price. Basically is you lock in, and you lock in almost literally, kind of, as you can see, is 5 years. Price is not changed, guys. So when you look at this, there is nothing like it out there. There is nothing like it exist. There is nothing like it anyone else offered, and also there is nothing like this priced this way, especially when it comes to the actual whole infrastructure that has been built and activated on your domain. And I will explain that when we get into it, so you guys can also see it with your own eyes. So you see it, what is really is all about. How can you control your emails? For example, sending million emails is only $197 a month, guys, and you can send million emails. You can verify tens of millions of emails, and that's still that same price. You don't have to pay for email verification. Plus, you get proven handshake, good reputation IPs that added to the domain when you're starting, and that's essential because literally you start from blank slate and everything's good, and then you just build on that good instead of try to figure things out. So that's our sales page. You can go and you can also see that our services in here is free hosting for you, and obviously giving you unlimited SMTP, which is our SMTP, and that is Fire SMTP, and use, and of course you have us, and as well as you just heard several members as a community, and we are always live in there. We're always been live, and yesterday's stream I did on the channel, I kind of screen shared with you guys once more. You saw there's public square rooms been on nearly 1,000 hours non-stop, so go ahead and utilize that meet. It is our team gift to rest of the world, including yourself. Please go ahead, use that tool. And of course you can see few testimonies in here, but majority of them, guys, as you all know, we really don't pressure on anybody to give us testimonies. It's all about truth, experience, and about really what we do, it works. So go ahead and check that out on the sales page, and the way that you get the sales page is get.nolimitemails.com, and you'll end up in here. And of course, when you land up in here, we are currently selling through WarriorPlus. So you probably need create another account in WarriorPlus, guys. We do apologize for that. It's just WarriorPlus deals with all the affiliates and affiliate distribution, and obviously affiliate payments, and that's why we're going currently through the WarriorPlus. In order to also get your link for affiliates, you have to go to the WarriorPlus and look the products and obviously get your affiliates. So all paid members get automatically approved, and we don't really approve anybody else, guys. So make sure that you get self account. Even if you're gonna cancel 5 years down the road, you still have that activity, so you still have that link active on you, and you can use it even if you drop the service, not use it. But there's really no reason why you should not use it, because there's really nothing like that this out there to support you. So let's go ahead and log in, as we've been going on quite some time on this live stream, because I really want to share almost everything with you on the stream, guys. But really, if I share everything with you, we'll be here for a few days, guys. But I try to do my best to just show you what has happened, what we're doing, and how we are able to control our advertising and as well as costs. So you saw the actual cost in here for sending million emails a month, guys, is less than 200 bucks. Obviously, unlimited is less than 400 bucks, which is really, it just doesn't exist anywhere else like this. So let's go ahead and also get rid of the sales page. So now you've seen that, and here it is. I'm just going to refresh this, and hopefully it will log me back in. Probably logged me out already. Okay, so let's log back in. And one thing I want to show you. This is my domain. It has nothing to do really with no limit emails, but even no limit emails, the back end of it enables me to do this, what I'm doing on my website. So when you look at this, this is just kind of on the surface of things. I want to show you in here, by the way, the data that you're going to see in here is publicly available data, like your Google Maps or Microsoft Maps and things like that. Google My Businesses, everything is basically public data. So educational purposes, as well as testing purposes, anyone in the world have access to it, just like myself did. So when we look at the specific system, first of all, let's just kind of go here and look at change this date in here. I want to, because this service basically wiped out in March 2024. Let's go back, May, April, March 2024. So let's go back in here and get, it's not in April, March, let's say March 14, all right. Anyway, so we hit save, as you can see now in here. So you see amount of emails and contacts being sent into the millions, guys, is pretty absolutely insane amount of stuff that has been going on the specific website in here. I don't think it's changed. Just let me check this again. It's not 2025, guys. 2024 we want. Okay, May, April, March 24, and then save. So this will load up. As you can see, the graph changed. So you can also see total history of this specific server has been running since, obviously since March, that when I wiped, but the site's been running for a few years, guys. In March I wiped the server to just so we can start this challenges run, and as well as kind of like just refresh, because I had so much data and it was going on and it was slowing my server down a little bit. So you can see in first month is 1.6 million being sent, and following month very similar, and then obviously challenges finished. This was the challenge period, and I slowly dropped to just kind of relax things, and then till this point again, right, almost end of the year again, we did another challenges, as you can see in here again, increased to 1.2 million, and as well as just past that is 1.5 million plus. So 1 month reaching out 1.5 million people, and let's have a look a little bit at data internally. What did we get? So the specific website since then has sent more than 10 million emails and verified more than 10 million emails. And to just kind of show you that, as you can see, these numbers are really not fake, guys. Everything's real in here. And you can see even today's people, this person just opened my email today, and here 10,400,000 people that site's processed, and of course still growing. So this is how we able to control basically internet for ourselves, well as generate the traffic for ourselves with just single websites that we're running no limit email systems on. So if we go to the channels in here and look some the emails, as I already have set up an email in here we're going to send, but I want to show you something, guys. So you can see in here this one is pending, and this one sent is 150k. So every email I have sent in here, as you can see, this one is 150k, this one is 120, this one is 127, 122, 127, 109, and 135, and then 296,000. As you can see the dates, guys, this is all this month, June the 3rd till now. And then here you can see again 65, and here you can see 100 and here you can see is 1 million emails sent, guys, in one go, as kind of, and again you can see 138,000 and so on and so forth. As you can see, most kind of sent is more than 100,000. And also you can see, guys, yes, everybody out there in the world not just waiting for you to send them email, that they are waiting to open it. This is very kind of, you got to say, you got to crunch numbers, but what's important is this, like read numbers, and I just want to show you this one here, and then we will look in couple, and then we will send another email, and we will conclude. So for example, I just showed you guys when we posted the YouTubes on YouTube videos, what type of clicks did we get? Are the videos getting 2-3 clicks? Because nobody sees them. YouTube buries everything. So but in here you can see I sent 375 people with a specific email to the landing page or sales page I just showed you, and also the YouTube channel. As you can see in here, I sent 300 people, 343 people to YouTube. I'm giving YouTube more traffic than YouTube's giving me, guys. So you see it with your own eyes in here. This is not fake. This is basically, this is when it happened. And you can see the date of this email, June 22, this year, 2025. And the time I sent this email was 5:38 and West. So you can see that, right? So let's go back and go another email. And let's just kind of check this one out. July 12th, which is really, I don't know, it's not very long time ago. So it's, last month. So let's have a look at this one. Again, sending at nolimitemails.com. As you can see, 12 people got there and 20 people went to sales page. But just like I said, every email is not going to really crush the world. That's the whole idea, guys. You got to be persistent, and you got to show up and every day send emails. So let's look at this one. So this one, you can see, and once more, I have sent 618 people to the sales page and 533 people to the Meet No Limit email public rooms. And also you can see the date of this, January 31st, and so on and so forth. So let's go and have a look at another one. So if we go a little bit, let's just go and have a check this one out in here, which is very low, kind of open. But you can see, again, we have 30 people went to the sales page, and 2 times basically all the clicks in here went to 2 sales links that was in that email. And if you look the date on this one, again, July 1st, 2025, 9:30. So, from 90 people that clicked on it, 54 people actually went to visit this links that we put into the email. And basically, this is how we are able to control our own destiny. Let's have a look at this one. This has gone a little bit kind of higher numbers. As you see, the numbers increased again. So we can see in No Limit Emails landing page again, we sent 540 people on there, and also like free room, we sent 483 people. So overall, just one email generated 1,000 unique clicks, guys. Yes, the numbers are kind of big when I'm sending, but you gotta be realistic, guys. There are people, they just don't go to the inbox. because the emails that we sending, it goes to the private inboxes, not Gmails and anything else. Sometimes businesses, they just like don't open the emails for a while, and therefore you don't expect to get really really high kind of open and read and click rate. This is the numbers, pretty realistic. This is what happens normally when you're doing real thing in real world. But guys, sending one email is getting 500 people to your website. Is it worth it? Just like out of the blue. Well, as like you can see it with your own eyes, this is kind of scalable, and also you can see the basically the date and hour I have sent this specific email, so you can see it with your own eyes. So you can believe this. So this is the latest, July 12th, that I have sent, and today is July 14, which is I have not processed and sent this one yet, but you can see this one alone. So if we click it, this is yesterday email, so more kind of recent, you could say. Let's look at that one, see what's happened since then. As first time, I'm also looking this data with you guys. I didn't look this previously. As you can see, it's still loading, and the data should pop up any second now. And look at this again. Like, this is one thing I like you to kind of look. This is going to the landing page. From 21 people, 12 people. That's well over, literally 50% when you look at it. So, well as in here, like 26 people, 20 people went to the landing page. So you can see that. Yes, we have higher read, but when it's, as you know, people reading it, but they don't always gonna click because so much fear out there, as just like I mentioned beginning of the street. So that's the brand new one still going on, and we're going to be sending this next email here. So what you see in here, this is how you can literally control your own advertising, guys, without spending that much money. So if you are trying to reach out to 100,000 people right now, how much money would it cost you, and how hard it is to actually do that or achieve that? So you can see in here right now, this is pending. Let's go ahead and start sending. And this is amazing, guys, because you can do the numbers, and through the numbers you need to get small numbers and then follow along and mature them, like nurture them, and obviously approach them with honesty and dignity and everything else. And this whole idea is nothing to mislead people in here, and I'm sending them to my own kind of business and within my own power. So you can see in here, so let's go ahead send. As you can see, this will be 130,000 people, and let's actually cancel that and just add tiny bit more, so you know this is, I'm not just kind of joking in here. So if we click in here, I'm just going to say day 58. Let's just 1 second. Day, I don't know, 58, 59, any of them, guys, you can see. So I'm just going to add another list in here. So we're going to save and close. By the way, I can also show you the email content. This is a little bit different in a short email. So this is the email going out, and this is the link in the email, guys. As you can see, even the link in here is actually kind of doesn't show up very well, but it's just testing stuff, as you can see in here on the specific subject matter. So I'm going to hit send, and now as you can see, we increased the number 165k. I'm pretty happy with that, and we're just going to send and send. When this is happening now, this is going to take 10-15 minutes to process this. The site is kind of, as already you can see, start sending emails, 400 out the gate already. By the way, this is how we are controlling the internet for ourselves, based on the internet real data, that you're reaching out to real people and you are contacting them and presenting them something that is true, that is valuable, and that's honest. And when long as you do that, you will never going to have any issues with us sending millions of emails, guys. So I hope you are enjoying the stream. I hope now you've seen quite a bit what's really entails and how do you get in. Simple, guys. The way that you become a part of no limit emails, first of all, have a good usable domain for yourself, especially good age domain. And this domain can be totally unrelated to your main brand. As you can see, I'm just sending totally unrelated domain, but emails are being basically branded or non-branded, sending to different places, right? So internally you can do lots of things with the email, but also you can build your own kind of infrastructure internally, landing pages, capture forms, and everything else as well. So you have this closed loop that you can utilize data, turn data to tangible, basically traffic, as well as obviously sales machine for yourself. So is isolate yourself from the rest of the kind of fake noise in the social media, but actually get some true interactions with the rest of the world that uses the internet. So is it essential that you have an infrastructure that you can depend on yourself, because it's your domain, guys. We don't block you, we don't kind of like shut your account, we don't suppress you, not like any other company, just like you heard with Tom, with Doug, with Barbara on that little clip that I shared with you guys. So this is where the things become tangible, things become controllable, things become financially viable, because you're not burning basically money out of the what we call borrow intention. You know, like literally in social media paid ads, you just borrowing intention because not continue. And this one you can continue. As you can see, I have the lists in the system. I just added the list and start sending email to. Once more, you gotta be very ethical. You cannot abuse these people. These are people, and you just send one email to them, you leave it to it. And this is what I've been doing. I've been sending one email to the list and leave them alone for a while. And the list that literally I just added, it's been almost a year I have not sent an email to them. So this is second email I'm sending to those lists, which is not kind of it's not like kind of spam that we receive all the time, our other inboxes. And that's the kind of cool part about this. You can control the outcome because you literally have unlimited infinite amount of emails in the internet that you can gather and send. First hello, and send them to somewhere to sign up to your list. Then now you have all the rights to send whatever you want to send them. So the first of all is when we basically out of the blue reaching out to call to people. If people, they're not crazy, they're not silly, they're not stupid, they also got a Google in there. They can Google your name, Google that domain, Google whatever, try find out things about you. And if it's everything kind of matches and is true, guess what, guys? They never gonna report you as a spammer, because it's just you are business. You sending me an email and I check you out that you're legitimate business, guys. Do you think I'm going to report you as a spammer? No. That's so does same as with these people. They are all professional. We are sending to the BTB, and that's why we've seen it kind of richly, very, 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 very low spam complaints, well as like do not contact me type thing, and as well as unsubscribe, guys. It's been absolutely joyful tool to work with. You just heard from the members that done the challenges, guys, and this is what allows us to do. And if you're really serious, want to do something great for yourself and your business, treat them with one server from No Limit Emails, guys, and see it yourself, experience it yourself. There's nothing going to kind of get any worse than what situation you are already in, because this is helps us, and it also can help you. As you can see, I showed you the reality of the what's happening in the social media. You see how much content that I'm pushing on YouTube. You see interaction that I get from there, and comparison the emails that I sent, amount of traffic that I've been generating from the emails, especially cold emails. What you see on front of you is the site that Doug talk about. I throw in every junk that I can find to the site, guys, because I'm testing. And also, this has been our basically ongoing live active case study, cold email sending and processing case study website that we are just kind of like day to day we're using it and doing this kind of things as you just see it right now. So that being said, once more, I thank you for watching this. If you just come close to my channel, please do subscribe, and I will do some more videos, guys. I will do some more streams. And yes, I'm not really camera shy, guys. It's just when I switch camera on, everything slows down. I don't know what it is, maybe weird setting on OBS or anything. So therefore, I'm on not camera on audio. But as you can see, we have a live room ourselves, live meeting rooms, and I'm on most of them. And come and join us on those live rooms, guys. Ask me any question you want, ask our members any question you might have, and anything else you want to know what is entail, how you get in. Simple, guys, just like I mentioned, get yourself really decent age and related domain to your brand. Never use your main brand domain, because especially if you're going to do this cold outreach, go to expire.net and find yourself a 10 years old, 15 years old domain, guys, and check them, throw them in MX Toolbox, check it, see if it's good and clean, not being reported, blocked, and you're good to go. All you have to do is add it to the Cloudflare and activate your Cloudflare account, basically free account on Cloudflare, add your domain to it, make sure that you verify your email, you register in Cloudflare, and send us that Cloudflare login. When we have that, when we're able to log into that Cloudflare, then go to the sales page and get the package you desire. But just before you go to the sales page, jump on the public square room, which is meet.nolimitemails.com/public square. Ask one of our members to invite you in, because you can get greater deal, guys. Everyone will give you 10k, 20k, 50k leads to get you started, and just do that. And also you be directly helping one of them, and also when you invite somebody else in, they directly help you guys, as we pay 30% commission on instant commissions, and done and distributed by the WarriorPlus. That's why we selling through the WarriorPlus our services, and that's basically all to it. And when you done that, you send us login detail to that Cloudflare, and our team, including myself, I am the personally be your eyes and ears to the system. So we will set up and send you your login details, and you can log in, do exactly what you seen in my screen yourself. And of course, depending on your package, guys, if you are getting in $67 and allows you to send 100,000 emails at one email, obviously you're gonna be over in your next email, and you don't want to do that. So it's just according your needs, and is really affordable enough, guys, to have a higher caliber account, that's so you don't have to really worry about ever breaking your limits of sending emails. As you can see with your own eyes right now, I'm sending to 165,064 people. So tomorrow we will check again, guys, and see what's happened, like how many clicks do we get, and all that kind of stuff, how many sales on the back end happen. And it's absolutely amazing and joyful tool to work, guys. You heard, 1, about sustainability, 2, about stability, 3, about not getting price hiked on you every 2 seconds, just like you heard in Barbara said, AOV increased about 500%, and yet No Limit Emails has the exact same price last 5 years, guys. It's not a single cent being increased to our members, well as we've been improving all the time. And of course, you can also use our live tool for free anyways, even if you are not part of No Limit Emails at all. Just go utilize that tool, so you can see our commitment to make your life better, guys. So go ahead and utilize that private tool for yourself. And that's it for me, guys. I hope you have seen great deal stuff this stream, and I hope you take Quail on board, and I hope you become one of us, take control of the internet and your advertising for yourself. Be independent from this big guys. You get full on infrastructure, all hosted, all maintained. Technically, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is log onto your system just like I did, create an email and send an email. Of course, when you get into the system, we don't expect that you know anything about software, guys. That's why we done all these videos. That's why we there every day to help you. That's why we are here around the clock, whenever, whatever time you need us. Obviously, myself, I only time don't reply to my messages, guy. I'm also human. I have some sleeping to get like and do, and only time I don't really answer anything when I'm sleep totally out of it, and that's all to it. All you have to do is get a good domain to use, guys, and it's not really expensive. Turn $10, buy $10, $15 domain, and make it to your internet machine so you can control your advertising without you being dependent on literally this now fake AI infested basically content websites of so-called social media, as well as kind of malicious malware infested social media. And please think about it, what you seen in here. Think about it, how valuable that could be for you. That, as you saw, every single day I'm sending 100,000 emails, guys, and as everything is running perfectly, everything is not burned, because we know what we are doing and we have good enough experience. Well, as I showed you the 30-day email challenge, and as well as you've seen No Limit Emails actual YouTube channel, well as on mine, guys. Just go yourself on this content and then you make a decision. It's up to you, guys. I'm not here to beg you to join me, and I also don't want to take your $100 billion problem for $60, guys. I just want to give you more than anybody else in the world, and I just want to help you more than anybody else in the world. We are here to help you instead of really taking stuff away from you, and this is the difference. That's why this is absolutely so different, because we give you exactly everything we built for ourselves, and therefore you get full benefits of it. And not just that, we also share revenue with you. If you are part of it, you already have your affiliate links, and you can invite people and start basically making residual income for yourself. And that's it. Have a great Monday, guys, and thank you for watching. Please, if you like the content, give me thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. As more subscriber I get, better content it gets, better guests it gets, guys. Thank you so much for watching this one. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care, everyone.